I stopped at home to change, but I completely forgot to get one of these.
You did? Mm-hmm. You forgot to grab liquor for us?
Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
You know me. I'm poor anyway, so leave me alone. I'm available and I'm here, damn it.
Hey, I appreciate you being here, man. For real, for real.
Present.
Yes, present and accounted for, Miss Lady.
I don't know about accounting for, but I'm here.
What is good, party people? It's the Killing Tyme Crew, and we are back at it once again. I am Corey. We got my dog, Tanisha. Hey, real quick, the pod looks a little bit different. Just want to say our boy Ronaldo is taking a break from the pod right now. And yeah, and that's about it. You know what I'm saying? So, how are you?
I am good, of course.
Yeah?
Doing better.
Okay.
Because your girl was out of commission this weekend,
Okay.
y'all. I don't know what the hell was going on with me and my nostrils, but something was going on. I couldn't breathe. I kept sneezing, and the sneezes hurt. Does that happen when you get older?
Yes.
Okay.
But before we get into all that shit, you know we got to do first. You know what time it is.
You ask me what I'm sipping on.
Y'all know what we do first. We ain't brand new to this.
And what
We
am
true
I
to this.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga's our best friend nowadays.
Yes, we got the Ciroc peach on deck, the old school, one of the old school Cirocs. Ooh, it is cold. Why that hurt?
I don't know.
Am I getting older and alcohol is just hurting? Shots are hurting a little bit more?
I got stuck in my chest again.
Yeah,
y'all.
man.
I didn't take that right at all.
No, I don't know what the hell is wrong with us, man.
Oh, man.
So, you were sick? Let's start over, though. Hold on. Let's start over. Because we missed. We ain't been here in 2 weeks.
Yeah, about 2 weeks, yeah.
A lot has happened.
A lot has happened, yes.
Huh?
Not really.
Not really?
A little bit, not really. Okay, so...
You posted a couple pictures for Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, before that, I took my son to the pumpkin patch. And, of course, we do this yearly thing because it's right up the street from us in Henderson, which is nice. He absolutely loved it. There was almost an incident, and his dad had to get up in there, like in one of the little bouncy houses.
Yeah.
Somebody threw a bale of hay in one of the little obstacle courses, little bouncy house obstacle courses. And the kids were they were rushing in it, but they didn't know that was there. Mm-hmm. So they were all getting stuck in this tunnel. And it was like 7, 8 kids between the ages of like 12 and 3, all in this damn tunnel. And we kept trying to yell for our son because, you have like the mesh screen so you can see your kid. So we seeing some kids get through and we're like, wait, where's my baby? Kelvin, where's my baby? Where's my baby?
Right.
And he's just like, I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit. And I'm like, wait, just give it a second. He was more irritated than I was to the point he unhooked the thing, and he was just like, Trey, come here. And he got in there with shoes on and everything.
Don't mess with daddy's baby.
To get his son out of there. He's like, I don't fucking like that.
Right.
And people kept telling the man to go, fix it or whatever. He was just like, oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Just push it out of the way. He didn't realize that it was a giant bale.
These damn kids can't push this bale of hay.
No. And
only one man out there could have pushed that, and that was Kelvin.
And he act like he ain't give a shit. That man did not care to try to fix the situation, but he got my son out of there. He's like, yeah, we're not coming back to this one.
And that's all that really matters.
And Trey was so sweet. He was just like, Mommy, it was stuck. It was scary in there. I was like, but did you cry? He's like, no, I was just trying to get out.
Because he's a big dog.
Yeah, 3-year-old. And we had pizza. It was a fun time. He had a wonderful time. And then Mama got her spare time outside. Mm-hmm. So me and my girls, Jasmine, shout out to you, and shout out to Michelle, shout out to Jasmine's friends. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Aaliyah and
hi, Jasmine's friends.
Plus of Jasmine's friends. I love y'all too. And shout out to Tiana. I know you're not here, and she be so upset when I be shouting out everybody and don't shout out her. Shout out to her all the way in England. Okay.
She was out here?
No, but she get upset when I don't shout her out.
Gotcha.
You're included, friend. I love you. But we went to Gold Spike. I was Pennywise the clown, and Jasmine was the kid.
The yellow, the raincoat. I saw that.
I can't remember his name right now.
Me either. Will?
Denny?
Who knows?
William?
The little boy who got kidnapped.
Whatever. He was the one who was outside in the rain, looking in the fucking drain, and like, oh, you can.
The dumbass kid going in the gutter.
Why the fuck not? No, we're not doing that.
Right.
But yes, Jasmine was my victim, and Michelle was a Playboy bunny. And she was fine as hell. Okay. And we had a wonderful time, practiced our Megan knees, and it was great.
Nobody tore ACL?
Nobody tore ACL.
Okay.
And I was able to get up in the morning. So I know the knees are back in session. Okay. So I know I'm doing something right if I'm not hurting in the morning. And I know what I'm doing. Got plenty of videos. And if you want to check them out, just look at me on Instagram.
Shut your ass up.
And then for actual Halloween, I took my son out trick-or-treating. He was little Spider-Man. He was highly disappointed because
Why?
he wanted to be Sonic. But he didn't let that deter him from putting the costume on.
So
though.
who messed his Sonic dreams up?
Daddy.
Why you gonna put it on Kelvin?
Because it was his fault. He told me I had a budget of my Halloween budget because I love Halloween and my birthday are right next to each other. So he gave me a little spending allowance that I could spend as much as I want. I didn't know that included making sure Trey had a costume. That wasn't on me, okay?
Huh?
I take care of the food and everything and the cleaning of the house. You don't tell me I have to think of the fucking costume. So I completely forgot.
So your budget for your costume includes your son's?
Apparently, man logic didn't make sense, did it? No.
I'm not saying nothing. Kelvin, I got your back. But
you didn't make sense, okay? But yeah, I took it out and he was just like, where's Sonic? I was like, well, you're not gonna be Sonic this year. He's like, oh, I was like, do you not want to put it on? He's like, no. It's fine. And he puts it on and he got the cute little pictures of him doing Spider-Man. And every time he went to somebody's door, he was like, look at my costume. I'm Spider-Man.
That's funny.
I'm Spider-Man.
That's funny.
Which is really cute.
A lot of candy?
Yes. A lot of candy that we still have. He's only had about 5 pieces
Good
of
for
that
him.
candy.
So did you go trick-or-treating in your neighborhood or somewhere different?
My mother-in-law's neighborhood. And we were on our way back home to do it in our neighborhood too. He fell asleep.
Oh, good stuff.
So by the time we got home, he was tired.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
that was a good time.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
How was your 2 weeks stint?
It was good, man. A lot of shit going on.
Your kids are big now, right?
Yeah, my kids are big.
Trick or treat?
Listen, man. Listen.
They can still do it.
Judah's the only one left in the house. He's a freshman. He's 14.
You can still do it.
He said, hey, can you drop me off at my homie's house? I was like, huh? Y'all want to go trick-or-treat in our neighborhood? He said, nah, take me to the homie's house. We going in this neighborhood.
They got money over there, huh? No.
You been to my house. We good. We good over here.
I mean,
okay.
But see how he say he wealthy without saying he wealthy? But you leaned into that one yourself. We good over here.
I did.
All right.
But anyway, no, he just wanted to hang out with his homie in his neighborhood. But we had a lot of kids come by. We always sit out in front in the driveway. We put not Christmas, but Halloween music on. I know I'm already in the Christmas spirit. We put the Halloween music on. We set up a table and we set out the we have this big black I don't want to call it. It's like almost like a damn foot tub, but it's just like this high off the ground, and we just fill it up like halfway with candy.
Oh, so you had a lot of candy.
We had a lot of candy. No, we didn't. Most of all our candy was gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, most of the candy was gone.
Oh, so you gave him buckets to dig through.
I was like, man, get handfuls, bro.
Get 2.
Get handfuls. Like
I love that too, especially for the people who have they know little kids become.
Yeah,
they're like,
man,
you can have more
handful,
than one.
Yes.
Because my son will pick up 2 pieces and they're like, sir, get in there.
Listen, I want you to go in there like this.
One lady gave him $5 because she was like, I don't have no candy, but he's just too cute.
There it is.
Go, but don't tell nobody I got no
there
money.
It is.
And I was just like, oh look, you got money and candy. Look at you.
We stepped our game this year for Halloween too, for the parents.
Yeah.
We had shooters. We had shots for the parents. So if you came by the Kilgore residence, the kids got candy, the parents got shots.
I wish we would have came.
You know what I'm saying?
Calvin, I blame you.
So I know for next year, I ran out of shots. I only bought like 20 or 25 shots.
Yeah.
And I ran out because the word got around the neighborhood.
You got
the house on that corner got shots.
So the parents, they looking out
they got
for the
shots
parents.
for the parents.
Next time you pass out some of these,
Yeah.
whiskey lemonade.
No, I'm not giving out none of them. But nah, it might be cheaper though. Shit, hold on. It might be cheaper to give out like Trulies.
Yeah.
Truly cans. No, I'm just saying it might be cheaper.
Yeah, because it's 4%.
Yeah, it might be a little bit cheaper.
7.
But
7.
But no, man, it was cool. We did that. We went to a couple Halloween parties on that weekend. That was cool with the wife's friends. Then we did something really, really dope this weekend.
What'd you do?
We went on a food tour this weekend.
Wait, which foodie tour? Was it a foodie tour bus?
No, the lip smacking food tour.
Oh,
that Tall's posted. But we did the one for downtown.
Oh,
that was like $125 a person.
Okay, I'm gonna need the details after this show.
It's $125 a person. We did that because our birthday's coming up on Thursday. So since we wanted to celebrate with some friends here because we're doing something different. So for the friends here, we celebrated with them, and about 7 of us there, and there was a whole bunch of other groups. We went to 4 restaurants downtown, and there was a walking tour. You went to Carson's Kitchen, Therapy, a bar called Downtown Cocktail Bar, and then 7th and Carson.
I haven't heard of stuff in Carson, but downtown is that's a cool spot.
When I say I was stuffed,
oh yeah,
I was stuffed.
Yeah.
Shout out to our tour guide too. I think his name was Alex, maybe. But shout out to him. He did a great job.
Yeah.
Lip Smacking Food Tour. Y'all check it out. They give you about 3 to 4 dishes at each restaurant.
Oh shit, yeah.
When I say I was stuffed,
that's a lot.
And I mean,
do you share them or each person gets their own plate?
So the first place you share, at Carson's Kitchen, they bring them out. They brought some deviled eggs, a beet salad, their kick-ass shrimp, and it was one more thing, deviled eggs. Anyway, there was like 4 total things they brought out there. Mm-hmm. And you share that, and then at Therapy they give you your own board of stuff. Okay. So it was like a red velvet waffle chicken slider.
That shit is bomb.
The date, bacon wrap date, fried dumpling, and then it was a what else was it? The first thing, a chicken and pesto meatball. Chicken meatball with a bit of pesto was amazing.
I love that red velvet waffle.
Man, so good.
That shit is good. Yeah.
And then at the third spot, Downtown Bar, you get 1 drink, and then you go to 7th and Carson. Oh my God.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
It's right on the corner of 7th and Carson, which is the name of the restaurant. Store, yeah. Right by my barbershop, but I've never been. Okay, my barbershop is right there.
Shameful.
You start out, they give you, what did they give me? They started out with a curried pastry. So it was like a Caribbean curry inside of a flaky pastry. Yeah. That was so good. Then they give you their world famous arugula salad with a balsamic vinaigrette. That was so amazing.
I don't be liking arugula, so I have to taste that.
That shit was great.
You like arugula?
I love it.
Oh, that's why you like it.
And then
I can't judge it by that.
They gave a potato gnocchi and like a white Alfredo in the Alfredo sauce. Topped with short rib.
Is this? Oh, I was about to say, is this place vegan? Because I
with
hear no
rib.
meat.
Topped with short rib.
I love my meat.
Okay.
I knew you were gonna do that. Stupid.
And then they finished off with like a strawberry cheesecake and a caramel apple banana tart. It was so good.
Oh, that does sound good.
Oh my God.
I love a good short rib.
Oh.
I love
when I say it was amazing, I thought the experience was, I'm like, $250, is it going to be worth it? When I say it was well worth it, it was well worth it.
Would you do it again?
Oh, I'm looking for the next one to go on.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to do another one, probably for Valentine's or like on my birthday or something like that.
If you do it for Valentine's Day, there's a steakhouse one, but it's on the Strip.
That shit was $900 to $1,000.
So
yeah. Don't think we're doing that one anytime soon.
Tax season's coming,
Nah, fuck that.
It's an experience.
Yeah, it definitely is an experience. But no, man, that was it though.
Your wife. So
I
that's
do.
A good thing to do.
That was it. Some housekeeping notes real quick for the pod, unless you have something else real quick.
I'm good.
Some housekeeping notes. We will be off and on for the next month. Okay. I got some work stuff coming up that I can't get out of. So I will be traveling, but we're going to do some virtual episodes for during the next month.
He gonna be in a tropical place calling it work. The audacity of a man, I tell you.
I'll be working.
Allegedly.
Work is paying for it, so I'll be working.
Allegedly.
So listen.
Allegedly.
So, virtual episodes a couple times for the next month while I am on travel. But we're not stopping this, man. Y'all know how we do. We thank y'all for y'all support. We thank y'all for being here with us, man, every single week that we are here. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we appreciate the love and support we get from y'all because the comments be rolling. Yes. And we love y'all for it. And the sharing too.
So should I knock out sports real quick?
Oh my God.
Or no? Or you want to go somewhere else first?
I mean, what about Takeoff?
Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you so much. My mind is everywhere. RIP to Takeoff, member of the Migos. Who was tragically was shot down in Houston about a week ago. We haven't recorded, so we haven't been able to give our condolences. Shout out to him, his family, his bandmates, to the whole hip hop community, man.
Yeah, because that was an unfortunate situation.
Yes.
And just to see it keep happening.
Right.
It's like for the last 12 months, or I would say even 12 months, it's been a tragic loss every month, whether it be a social media star or a rapper or a YouTuber or just a person, an everyday person who has a family. Like,
Right.
we're losing people at a drastic rate, and we can't even, it's like every time we close our eyes. And another one happened this past week with Aaron Carter as well.
Carter, yeah.
Unfortunately, he passed away as well.
Now, was that...
That
now,
was not, that wasn't gun violence, however,
No.
but allegedly it could have been...
prevented.
Yeah, it could have been prevented.
So, but Aaron Carter is not the Backstreet or
Yeah,
was he?
yeah. I think he was Backstreet.
Oh, is it his brother? No, I think that's his brother.
I think he was also in the group though.
Really?
I think so initially,
Okay.
but either way, he was a very influential person for a lot of people, including
See, his
mine.
brother was Nick Carter.
Yeah, Nick Carter.
Is
he
his
was
brother,
but he was
Backstreet Boy.
he was also a singer too. Though
Yeah,
Aaron
both
Carter
of them
was
were,
also
yeah.
a singer, and the way he passed was very unfortunate. And it seems like a lot of
How
us.
did he pass?
He drowned in a bathtub.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know if there was any
Foul
drugs,
play or- okay.
involved, but a lot of people are assuming that he wasn't able to get out of the drug life, and
Fuck, yeah,
unfortunately fell asleep. And
I want to say one thing, man. Think like you said, hey, if y'all feel y'all are in any kind of addiction crisis, reach out to someone.
yeah,
Reach out to your friends. Reach out for mental help. Reach out to addiction specialists. You're never going through anything alone. Remember that.
yeah.
Okay? You always got people who love you and people who want to be there for you. So you're never going through shit alone. Reach out to those that you know love you. Okay?
And there's always a clearing.
Yes.
There's always a clearing.
Yeah.
Addiction, abuse, substance abuse, alcoholism,
Yes.
depression, anything.
Right.
We are very much a podcast that talks about these rough topics. And we just want everybody to know that there is an outlet for you.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what it is, there's people out here,
Man.
random people like us. You could even talk to us. We might
Yep.
not be able to do anything for you specifically, but we know people you can talk to.
We're here to listen.
We're here to listen, and we're here to help you get out of that space because we don't want to lose yet another person
Right.
to an unfortunate cause.
I go to therapy twice a month to get my shit out.
And I need to start
I went to
because
therapy.
shit, I'm tired.
I went to therapy 2 weeks ago and cried my damn eyes out the whole damn session.
Yeah, man.
My dude was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Ah."
Did she put you out?
No, he ain't put me out. He ain't put me out. He listens, man. That's his
But
job.
yeah, it's just more of one of those things. It's like you need to know when enough is enough for you, and when you're ready to take that step. There are people out here who are ready to support you. So yeah, shout outs to the families and everything, and condolences to everyone involved because that it's a sad thing that we're not even able to make it to 40 anymore.
No.
It's
so sad. Yes, very, very sad. Okay, all right. We'll get back into that Takeoff stuff later on and how it involves the hip hop community and everything. I'm gonna go to sports real quick.
Boo! Tomato,
Okay.
tomato.
I'm gonna go to sports. Where's my shit?
Boo! Boo!
All right. So the Ravens of Baltimore are beating the Saints of New Orleans right now.
I only want to tell
14-3.
you that he went in.
Hey man, I might be. I don't. My fantasy leagues are doing horrible right now. I am not gonna financially recover from this.
Plotting on the demise.
Okay, I am not gonna recover from this. My teams are sucking right now.
I'm sorry.
We had a lot of great football yesterday, though. Y'all know me. I don't do nothing on Sundays, really. At 10 o'clock, I watch football, and when football goes off at 8:30, I take my shower and go to bed. And that's what I do all day Sunday. Okay?
Football and
football. And sometimes I cook. You know what I'm saying?
But I still haven't had me a plate.
Calm down.
I'm sick of this shit. I'm like the unapproved stepchild.
The scores ain't coming up right now, which suck. Which really, really suck because the scores ain't coming up. But anyway, okay, where we at? Give me a second. I'm sorry, people. Match up.
See,
NFL scores.
we
All
need to
right.
talk about this.
Eagles beat the Texans 29-17. Chargers beat the Falcons 20-17. Dolphins beat the Bears in a great game 35-32. Bengals beat the Panthers. Joe Mixon had 5 touchdowns. Have a game, young man. The Lions beat the Packers. Aaron needs to go ahead and retire next year after this season. Jaguars beat the Raiders 27-20. Raiders, get y'all shit together. Y'all was up by 17 points.
Well,
Get it together, dogs.
everybody has a bad day.
They had a bad season.
I mean,
Josh McDaniels got to go. He came in here, he fucked everything up. Patriots and the Colts. Patriots beat the Colts 26-3. That game got their coach fired. Jeff Saturday is now the coach. Jets Bills, another great game. Upset alert. Bills got upset by the Jets. The Jets are not your daddy's Jets. Vikings beat the Commanders. The Commanders are now for sale, I think, or coming up for sale.
Commanders.
The Washington Commanders, the old Redskin team, because the Redskins was
'cause I'm
racist.
like, I thought they were called the Washington
Football team for one team, yeah. Then they went to the Commanders, and it's all. And now the guy wants to sell his team because it's a whole bunch of shit going on with him because he's a dirty asshole. Okay, Seahawks beat the Cardinals. Geno Smith having a great season, comeback player of the year. Buccaneers beat the Rams in another great game. Tom Brady is not the Tom Brady of old. Please retire this year. Go get your family
won't.
back.
He won't.
Hey, go get Giselle back, dog.
He
Okay?
lost
She
Giselle, and
missed
now
you.
he's gonna be forced
Okay.
to play sports until he's old and crusty.
Chiefs beat the Titans in another great game on Sunday Night Football.
Yay, Chiefs. Love
You
you,
know what I'm
Kelsey.
saying? So yeah, man.
you, Travis.
My Lakers still suck.
Unfortunately for me.
Yeah, man. So a lot have been going on in sports this week.
On and off field or court.
Court.
Unfortunate. Yeah. Court, field, court, whatever. You know what I mean.
Y'all know what's going on with Mr.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
If you people don't know, he posted a picture
Yeah. Hebrews to Negroes.
of a movie/book called Hebrews to Negroes, which was the book. If I'm saying this correctly, the book was basically saying how black people are the actual
Original
Hebrews,
Jewish people. Yes.
are the original Jews.
And he didn't really say anything else
didn't
with
expand
it.
upon it.
He literally just posted I don't know if it was the cover of the movie or the book or whatever. He posted it to his social media, and there was chaos.
Yeah.
Fucking chaos. People are so upset. And it's not like he said, oh, this is factual. Oh, I believe wholeheartedly in this. This man just literally shared, just like a meme. A normal person would share a meme. He shared this, and he's in a deep shit worth of trouble.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
He's been suspended 5 games. They want him to donate $500,000 to a Jewish organization.
Yep.
They want him to sit down with the ADL. The commissioner wants to sit down with him. They want an apology and to him to denounce anti-Semitism.
But how? My thing is how are y'all so upset and outraged for this man posting this when people have posted worse? There's people who have been outed in public or private messages sharing that we're black monkeys and sharing the Aunt Jemima face, those old school black faces with the big red lips, and calling the players these names and degrading and berating these people, and all you do is make them sit out. You don't make them pay anything. Well, sometimes you do, but that's still not enough. You're not doing as much as what I'm seeing happen to not only Kyrie Irving, but to also Kanye West. This is kind of proving his point, allegedly, whatever point he was trying to make. But it's just like, you can do or say whatever you want to any other community except this one. And even though you're not saying anything truly awful, it's not like you're saying that, the Holocaust didn't really exist. People have actually said these things and don't get this amount of situation. They say, it's a conspiracy. They have said this, but when a black person has this type of, I'm putting a position like, we get the same treatment as the Jewish community or whatever. You say that to something and now you're automatically anti-Semitic. You hate the Jewish community. You don't respect them. Put on their name. No, it's not even like that. We're just trying to make a thought process. Like, you see how the comparison is and how you get in trouble for saying certain things about certain groups of people.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why this is allowed for this much outrage. This should be a zero tolerance zone where it's not just the Jewish community. It should be Black, Latino, Asian. Like, they had a whole law, no Asian hate. But when it comes to somebody saying the N-word talking about Black folks, oh, it's just a word. You got to let it go. Slavery was 400 years ago. But we don't want to talk about the prison pipeline from elementary school kids to fucking teenage kids. Like, you don't want to talk about these things. You know what I'm saying?
So there is a lot of wrong on both sides, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I think where Kyrie, I'm going to say messed up, is...
You got to know what you're doing.
Yes.
You know what your job is.
Yes. So I don't want to say shut up and dribble because that's not what I want to say. And I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Because it's not shut up and dribble. But we sometimes forget that these players and these athletes, these are people too.
Yep.
And I believe he even said it. He was just putting it out there, like, you know what I'm saying? And you have to do your own research in the movie.
Yeah, he said he doesn't wholeheartedly agree with the back
Everything
part.
they said, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't agree with the back part, but he also wanted to provoke a conversation or a thought.
Right.
Like, he wanted to provoke a thought. And is it so wrong that we're going against the system that's created against a lot of other people? So we can't talk about it at all.
Yeah.
We just have to accept what is said as fact instead of bring question. And that's not a way to bring forth life either, because now it's just like what they're doing right now is shut up and dribble.
Yeah.
And they were very upset that it took him long to apologize because he didn't feel like he needed to apologize. He didn't feel like he did anything wrong.
I'm not mad at him for not wanting to apologize.
I agree.
I'm not mad at him because in his mindset, I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
I shared something. Now it's for people to go and do their own research. It doesn't make him against Jewish people or hate Jewish people. No. You know what I'm saying? It's for you to go. It's for me as a person. Oh, what's this? Let me go do my own research. I may agree with it. I may not agree with it. You know what I'm saying? But...
And it's just like, they'd be so quick to judge him for putting it out there, and that's supposedly anti-Semitic. But why is it so easily acceptable or accessible? Like, you can't get that one book that Hitler wrote. You can't get that shit anywhere. Yeah. But you will have that available because it's one of those curiosity piquing thing. Now, if he would have said, "Hey, I recommend we read this book," then you would have been like, oh, he's accepting that. Right. Or, okay, well, this is in my recently bought history. Any way you put it, he's going to be in the wrong to these types of people because they believe that it's something wrong with finding knowledge that way.
We are the most disrespected group of people on this earth.
Absolutely.
As far as African Americans. I don't want to compare tragedies. I'm not going to see it. The Holocaust was horrible in its own self. Yes. Okay, what Hitler did to these people, the Holocaust was horrible in itself. Absolutely. And when you think about it, it wasn't really that long ago. Nope. Okay. What was it, 1941 to 45 the Holocaust went on?
Around that time, yes.
41 to 45. Yep. So it really was not that long ago. Yep. Okay. There are still survivors of the Holocaust alive to this day. Okay. Yes. Slavery, in the grand scheme of things, was not that long ago. Yeah. These are two fucked up situations in the history of this world. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
But one is truly accepted to discuss and push off, and the other is not.
They don't want to talk about slavery. Yeah. You know why they don't want to talk about slavery? Because that is an American an American horror story. Yep. Whereas the Holocaust is not an American horror story. Nope. Because it was not on the American soil. Yep. It was on the soil of the Hitler and European, all that. Okay.
And it's unfortunate that we have to consider it that way because people don't like to acknowledge how much dirt that is on the American name. It's so terrible that we have to find out our history by looking it up ourselves. Right. They braze over slavery saying, oh shit, that happened, but Martin Luther King, look, he wanted he wanted to build up the American population. They didn't really they taught us about Malcolm X and Rosa Parks, but they didn't teach us their standings. Yep. Like that they were for equality by any means fucking necessary.
Yep.
And they didn't really divulge what that meant.
Right.
And they didn't show us that there were positivity influences in the slave nations and everything, that we weren't just slaves. We were creators. We were brilliant scientists. We were doctors. We were lawyers. I didn't know about Tulsa, Oklahoma until I became, 23 years old?
Black Wall Street, yeah.
I didn't know shit about that.
Right.
But y'all teach in depth what the Holocaust means and what it was. And like we said, we're not comparing tragedies. We're just stating facts, is that one is up there as like a prize monument and the other is a dirt rat on the street.
Right.
It's an ugly stepchild.
When you think about it, they didn't really give us rights till the 60s.
And that was after the Holocaust. So when we still have these complaints and we talk about these things, and not only did slavery end and everything like that, however, it's still racism deeply rooted in our society today. So those people who are untouchable to us and are behind the scenes funding everything and owning everything, they still don't like us. So when we say that it's there, just because you don't experience it or see it, your great-great-grandparents experienced that hatred. They understand that is there. It might not have been racism. It's more of a cultural thing when it came to the Holocaust. However, it's different for us because they hate just the way we look. They hated you because of who you were and where you come from. They hate us just by what we look like. They don't know shit about us.
Well, it's the same thing with the Germans, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and against the Jewish people, the Germans hated the Jewish people because of how they looked, blonde hair, blue eyed. They wanted blonde hair, blue eyed. If you look different, Hitler didn't want you. So it's kind of the same thing, right?
And it's just so crazy to me. It's just like, how are you gonna judge anybody? Like, what do you don't know anything about this person?
Man.
Instead of taking that time to learn and accept them for who they are, you might not fuck with them at the end of the day, and that's fine, but at least you know who they are. You don't like them for other reasons rather than the way they look.
Right.
That just don't make sense to me. And the way they treating Kyrie Irving and taking away all his rights, and they're always on that man's head.
Yeah.
Everything he do is incorrect.
Well, hold on. Kyrie be doing some dumb shit sometimes.
And sometimes he be doing righteous shit, like he just want to play ball. That's literally
He's a flat earther.
Okay. I didn't look into that. That's none of my concern.
He's a flat earther.
I don't know. Maybe
that
the
tells me-
world is flat.
so that tells me a lot.
That's shit.
It is not. I've sailed it. It is not flat. Okay?
Have you ever been to
cliff.
space?
There's no cliff.
Have you been to the moon?
Yeah, I have actually.
On them drugs.
I was high as shit. All right, moving on. What's next, girl?
Okay, let's see. And next
Music?
news. Yes. Let's
Go ahead.
talk about music. Okay, so I love Coco Jones, right? She's a young girl from like Disney Channel days. If you know her, you know her. Like, this is early mid 2000s, maybe 2007, whatever. If you know her, you know her. But she has this album, and it's immaculate. It gives R&B vibes. She touches SWV Rain, and she combines it into a newer thing. And it is so beautiful. Did you know that was about sex?
Yes.
I didn't know.
Yes.
I found that out this year.
Yeah. She was nutting. And he was nutting. Yeah.
Inappropriate.
Yeah.
I did not know. But Division? Okay.
Wait a minute. Rain down on me. She getting nutted on? Like in
Yeah.
her face? She nasty as fuck.
Yeah.
You a nasty bitch.
See, you didn't know either, apparently.
I know it was about sex, but I just
Whatever.
realized, I just put the two and two together like.
Did you know? I don't think you knew.
She was taking face shots.
I could never. That's
She was taking face shots. Hey.
no, thank you. No, thank
Listen,
you. No shame to those who do that.
You either swallow or you take a face shot, so pick a choice.
I'm not going to tell my choice. Shut up, Corey. Now my ass going to be in trouble. You get on my fucking nerves, bro. Oh, my God. So, back to
We're all
Division.
get back to the shit.
Back to Division. Working on My Karma. This album is perfection, and I'm so upset that I'm not hearing enough about it. I listen to this album at least once a day. Like, it got that iconic song, If I Get Caught Cheating, that don't mean I don't love you. And I'm just like, I know that's right. But it also has like another song called Bring It, and it's one of those sexy songs, one of them nasty songs. I love that. And Daniel's interlude is deep for him because he expresses like a lot of the pain he went through and the fact that he loved someone so much and they said they would rather take their life away than spend it with him. And his mother chose a partner that decided to beat him and stuff. And I'm playing it right now. That wanted to harm him. She chose her man over him, essentially.
Okay. Yeah,
and it's unfortunate, but he was just basically expressing the way he chooses a partner is based on my problems.
Yeah.
So he's working on his karma, and it's a beautiful album. I absolutely love it, to be honest. It's great.
I'm gonna download it now.
It's amazing. I love it so much. I literally listen to it once a day.
Yeah.
And then in other news, Drake.
And 21.
Do your dance,
21.
Do your dance. Do your dance, 21. I can only imagine Lil Uzi doing his little shoulder dance to that song. Do your dance,
so
21.
the big... First off, I do like the Drake and 21 album.
Yeah, it's all right.
It.
I like it. I'm not a huge 21 fan, but this might put me onto him a little bit more because...
He be spitting.
I mean, I like his beats and shit.
Yeah.
He all right.
So the Drake was coming for everybody on this album.
And I don't understand why.
Okay.
For one particular person.
So they're saying allegedly that it had nothing to do with her at all.
Bullshit.
But pause. Drake is smart enough to know what that bar was going to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This bitch lied about getting shot, but she's still a stallion though. She probably don't get the joke, but she's still smiling though. So they're saying it's about the interwebs is saying it's about Meg.
Yep.
Lying about getting shot. Come off your Meg high horse for a minute and just listen to me. Okay.
Do I have to?
Yes. Lil Yachty, the producer of said song, which Yachty is a cold ass beat, by the way. Cold ass beat. It's saying it's about the girls who are lying about getting the ass shots.
Sure.
But and both can be true.
Yeah.
Both can be true.
Yeah.
Okay. But Drake is smart enough to know
Yep.
what exactly this line was going to do.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. For one, yes, Drake, you should know fucking better. You should know better not to torment and talk about such a delicate situation and treat it as, oh, well, I didn't know it was gonna. Yeah, you did. You fucking did. And if you didn't, your publicist did. Somebody in your camp knew, and they probably told you, hey, you sure you want to do that? Because it looks bad. It looks like you're trying to taunt and like, oh, she's lying about this. Lie, shot, stallion. All of that is combined with the news around Meg Thee Stallion. And then, of course, you don't want to come out of your fucking shadow to say, oh, it wasn't about you. It was just a play on words. I'm sorry if it offended you. No, you're going to let it get this traction and just let people assume what they want instead of being the man that you clearly thought you were and just say what needs to be said. I know Kelvin going to comment my neck about this because he loves Drake. I fucking hate that. I don't like it.
The light-skinned boys sitting together, huh?
Whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't care. And when it comes to you're a celebrity, so you know how to choose your words right. And you just chose to be like, it's okay. This Meg could take another shot. It's fine. Literally. Another shot. Are you serious? Are you serious? And it's just like all these men from the Baby, Tory, now Drake. Drake, you ain't had shit to do with this. And then you come and add fucking Serena and her husband.
That was funny.
Yo, your husband's a cheerleader or whatever.
You know what's even funny about that?
What?
Is all the memes going out about Drake and all his groupie shit.
The memes are funny.
The way he's looking at these basketball players like
yes.
Oh my God.
I can't believe I'm around you. Eyes closed with delight. Okay.
Come on.
The fucking deliriousness.
And this is
of
Drake
that
being a
man.
groupie.
Cheers.
Cheers, big ears. All right.
Oh, Lord.
That was better. That shot was better. But nah, man, that man knew what he was doing.
I don't agree with it. Like, certain things you just don't talk about. Just like you wouldn't put anti-Semitism. What is it, the word?
Anti-Semitism. Semitism.
Anti what he said. You wouldn't put that in the song because you know the reaction you would get is bad. So why would you do that? Tormenting not only just any woman, a black woman. You could have said anything about ass shots. You could have learned from Big Sean's Song ass.
Yeah.
Ass.
Stop. Now make that
Motherfucker hammer time. You could have said anything, you know what I mean? And you just chose that because you know that people were going to talk about it and it was going to be this whole big thing. But you couldn't rely on that same thing by calling Serena's husband a fucking groupie. You could have just relied on that. You didn't have to have the Meg Thee Stallion thing.
Amen.
Don't come from a black woman because I will come for your fucking neck.
He didn't come for Pusha T, though.
I bet you didn't, right?
Yeah. But anyway.
Right?
Anywho.
I saw somebody post a meme about like, now somebody said, now if Meg came out and said your son looked like Ice Spice. I would do it. I would have liked it if I was Meg Thee Stallion or retweeted or some shit, some petty shit. And then he probably would have had to come out and say, well, that's why you did this, that, and the third. And then I would have had to come for his neck. But other than that, like, Drake, you need to stop. You need to stop doing this. The baby, you need to stop doing this. Tory, fucking just hop your little ass in jail.
Right.
Like, you once hop, skip, stop pushing the trial back. Let us hear the truth. Why you scared? Like, let us hear the truth. You know, if you innocent, then let the trial go on. It was supposed to happen in April, baby. It is November.
All right.
It's supposed to happen in November or December, right?
Speaking of badass kids, we talk about Tory Lanez. Speaking of badass kids, you gave a topic.
Yes. Which one? What are you talking about?
Middle school girl steals over $10,000 of cash from grandparents and passes out to classmates.
Yo.
Now, first of all, if I'm in that class, hey, shout out to you, kid.
Hell.
Thank you.
Yes.
Robux.
Okay, so this story was fucking wild, bro. So I read it, and I think she was like either 12 or 13. Excuse me. She was 12 or 13, and she broke into her grandmother's safe, and that was her, like her savings, her life savings. Her whole life was in there, and I think it was about how much? 13? 10. And so she stole 10, or it was over 10. So I think it was about $13,000 or so.
Yeah.
And she stole that money and was just passing it out at school. And the only reason the girl got $13,500. The only reason she got caught is because the kids' parents were just like, where did you get these $100 from? Oh, girl was passing it out at school. The parents were just like, oh, I don't want my kid, go give it back. First of all, huh? Like, I'm gonna think it was a lottery. I don't know what I'm accepting money. I'm sorry. But okay, yeah. Well, what did you do for this money? If your kid just gave it to you, cool. If not, all right, then we have other questions. Right. But yeah, so she was passing it out of school. The parents brought it up, and it was a lot of kids, so it was influx. And then the grandma was just like, oh, this bitch stole from me. She stole out of my safe. I guess she looked over the grandma's shoulder one day and just like memorized the code or whatever. She didn't give a reason why she did it. And my question is, what do you do? Like, do you press charges on your grandchild?
You beat the ass.
You ain't getting into. She only got $7,000 back.
700.
Or 700. Oh shit! I thought I saw extra zero.
No, 700.
No, 13,000. Only $700.
700.
I don't know. I'm taking it out her college fund. You going to community college now? You ain't going to the Ivy League no more.
Hey, grandma gonna charge us to the game.
I ain't charging shit to the game. I'm charging that to her college fund. She gonna be, you know what? Nah, I'm a grandma. She not in my will no more.
Right.
You and your parents.
Here, take this one right here. This one was funny as fuck. Hey, fellas. If she don't let you go to the dollar store and get candy, she ain't about shit.
Look. I am all for it. I actually carry a purse for movie days specifically, except now when we go out
for movie dates for what? Specifically or specifically?
See, I know you're not coming for me right now. Don't you start with me. Don't you start. I'm talking fast. Leave me alone.
Specifically?
Shut your ass up.
That's the ocean. Pacific is an ocean.
You want to drown?
Specifically.
You want to drown? I'll drown you in
an
ocean.
Can
you?
Yeah, you a big bitch, so hold on.
Right. Can you? Because if I knock you unconscious, can you still swim?
You're 5'9" ass. Hold on. We say height.
5'9", 250. Okay? Don't play with me.
Goddamn heavyweight.
Don't come after me. But yeah, we go to movies like for the movie premieres, like Wakanda Forever coming out this weekend. Everybody better get into it. We're very excited about it. Wakanda Forever, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. But we go to our movie theater, Art House, which was previously known and black owned.
Eclipse.
And we actually get food there or whatever. But I bring my little backpack or a little purse, and we go to the dollar store. We used to get candy. We used to get juice, snack, Gatorades. We had everything. At one point, I even had pizza wrapped up in foil. Don't play with me. I had meals, okay? We don't play about ordering food from, like, Galaxy Theaters. I mean, but he loved to get them big margaritas, and I'd be fucked up because I could be getting a shot and shit. 2 extra shots. I'd be Them things are this big. Have you ever had a Galaxy Theater fucking margarita?
Yeah, I have.
That shit is a lot.
We used to take so the topic of the discussion is this lady got mad at this guy. She said a nigga took me on a movie date. He wanted to get some snacks before we go. Nigga pulled into a Dollar Tree. I called an Uber home when he was there.
She don't deserve nothing but distrustful men, because fiscally responsible for one, he went and bought the snacks without you, lady. He didn't want nothing from you, and you have the audacity to leave because he's at a Dollar Tree saving money.
Hey, they got
you don't want a fiscally responsible man. You want a man who spent up all your money.
They got lemon heads. They got red vines.
They got the cookie dough things,
you know
the cookie dough chocolates, raisinets if you're nasty like that.
The iced oatmeal cookies probably.
Bitch, you could have got ice cream, literal ice cream.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
you want to be a bougie bedhead bitch and
look at the bitch braids.
Right, look at the bitch braids. Not you know what TikTok reference is.
My whole life.
It's a chicken salad. Superior. Only real ones gonna know that. I'm sorry. Anyway. Yeah, but yeah, if you don't still go get your good snacks, unless you're on a specific date, like we don't go to the movies often, but when because we got HBO Max, and you know HBO Max be having the premiere movies. If we go to a premiere, we eating dinner and getting alcohol and then going to the movies.
I'll be on vacation when I'm watching the Black Panther, so hopefully I get to see it when I'm on vacation.
Ah, boo.
Yeah, man.
That's supposed to be a Black Power family event. You gotta get the numbers, so you gotta watch it twice in Hawaii now.
Probably so.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. But yeah, man. What else we got? We got anything else? We want to say about everything else? You tell me.
I want to talk one more time.
Come on.
Okay. About this whole Twitter takeover.
Hey, man. Twitter is the free world.
I don't understand.
You can say whatever the fuck you want on Twitter now. Okay?
Allegedly. Unless you're...
Now listen. Hold on. Now listen. If you're calling somebody a nigga on Twitter, okay, don't be upset when this person finds out where the fuck you live and pull up on your punk ass and beat your ass. That's a part of you talking shit on the internet. They can find out where the fuck you live. Everybody got an IP. Your VPN ain't fucking hiding you that good, okay? They want to find out where the fuck you are.
And the people who be saying that shit be just so reckless, and they don't have none of that shit. So, they don't even know what a VPN is. They just be talking.
If they find out where the fuck you live and they pull up and knock on your door and punch you in the goddamn face because you're talking reckless on Twitter, guess what? You deserve that shit.
Or even worse, just print it out and send it to your workplace, your mama house, your daddy house, your daddy workplace. And if you work for your father and your father's in Congress, your father's not getting elected thanks to your stupid ass antics.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, speaking of antics, make sure y'all go fucking vote. Voting is tomorrow. November 8th tomorrow.
Yep.
Please go and vote. You know what I'm saying?
I still gotta vote. Yeah.
I gotta vote tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, get y'all asses out there and go vote. Whatever city, state you in, whatever, go out and vote. It's
important. Primaries are important, just as equally as important as the presidential. Kelly and Kelsey, I know. Thank you for the vocal assaults that I had on Saturday. Thanks. I remember now. And the last thing I kind of want to talk to everybody about is, have you seen the side chick contract? So this man went on the internet and shares his new side chick contract after his last side chick crossed the line. His name is Big Mike. You are the other woman. It's 10 rules. So just hold on. Be there with me. I'm going to read all 10 of them. You are the other woman. This does not mean that you're the only other woman. Act accordingly. Number 2, please focus on the stolen moments that we spend together. Do not concern yourself with my whereabouts when we are apart. Frankly speaking, my life outside of our time together is none of your concern. Number 3, be comfortable with who you are to me. Do not mention my wife and or main woman. She is not your concern. Do not compare yourself to my main chick in any way and do not attempt to contact her. To do so would be a breach of our contract. Number 4. Anticipate frequent changes in our plans. For the most part, a spur of the moment escape is the best that I can do. Number 5, you must understand that maintaining a positive vibe while we are in each other's company is vital to the success of our situationship. Vital. No bickering or nagging about promises that I didn't
He got to
keep.
deal with that shit at home.
First of all, why are you promising shit? Stop promising shit. Like, literally, don't do that. But I'll continue. Number 6,
You digress.
we are secret lovers. I knew you were going to sing this song. You are so fucking predictable, bro. We can't blast our situationship to the world, which should be known.
Yeah.
Please don't tag me on social media and don't send me invitations to your work or family functions.
Why is she following me on social media?
First of all, why? Yeah, I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense.
Anywho.
Major holidays, more likely than not, will be missed. Should be also known. Number 7, no discussions about where the situationship is headed. We are where we will be together in this moment. Enjoy it. And number 8,
our time together is our time together, and our time apart is our time apart.
like Janae
So
Aiko
love
said.
Jay with your mind, girl, and not your heart.
And my thing is, like Janae Aiko said, none of your concern anymore. Number 8, yes, I am still sleeping with my significant other.
That should be a given. Wait a minute.
That'd be suspicious. That's suspicious. That's weird. Why aren't you fucking your wife? Of course you're fucking your wife. You're fucking married. Like, oh my God. Okay, he says, again, focus on our time together and not what I do while we are apart. Number 9, I am not interested in bringing a child into our situationship. By the way, an unplanned pregnancy will not force a relationship commitment of any kind from me, nor will it guarantee a promotion to main chick status for you. We gonna touch on number 9.
Number 10 is the best.
Number 10.
Number 10 is fucking hilarious.
There are no guarantees about the outcome of our situationship except one. I am a cheater at heart, and that won't change unless I want it to. Until that happens, if you are promoted to the main chick, please know that yet another side chick will fill the vacancy you've left behind. And this is why niggas ain't shit. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm just kidding.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Oh, man.
So listen.
I just want to touch on number 9 real quick.
Come on.
I'm not interested in bringing a child into this situationship. Sir, why aren't you sterilized? Why? Because that should be number 1. And I'm surprised that he also did not mention you will be getting tested or fucking protection is a must. No. Unplanned pregnancies does not warrant anything from me. I'm letting you know.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm a pump and dump your ass.
I'm gonna tell you why he put it in there. He felt that shit right one time. Well, he was like, "Oh, I can't put nothing else on with this." That shit
okay, then cut the bud, snip the dick, cut the line.
Yeah, I feel.
One of the things gotta happen because now you having babies. Not only are you cheating, but you out here fucking raw. And having babies. Like, I don't care about the side chick thing. I don't understand why, the open situation or the polyamory idea would come about. Oh, it's because you don't want your wife doing the same thing to you.
That's a discussion for a different day.
I'm just saying that this man is out his rabbit ass mind. Because, first of all, you got to get cut, sir. You got to get cut. And I hope and pray you are a wealthy man. Because, baby, if I'm spending all the money and I have everything I want, then I ain't paying you no mind no way.
Right.
So if I'm happy, fed, happy, bills, and I ain't got to work, my kids are in private school, I go on vacation when I want, I have the car of my dreams, the house of my dreams,
right.
Then I'm straight. But if I still got a want or need for things, sir, put your dick in your pocket where your money's supposed to be. That's how I feel.
So if everything's taken care of in the household, you don't give a fuck? That's what you just said.
I'm not gonna say that.
Okay.
But
because that's what you just gave off.
I mean, personally, I'd probably be doing the same shit. If you're not coming home and I'm seeing the inconsistency, I'm very aware of my surroundings and my lifestyle. Mm-hmm. If I know my husband is working late and you work at a firm that you own, you don't have to work late. You can work at home. So what do you mean you're working late? And all of a sudden your clothes are smelling perfume. I'm not a woman who is just like, oh, what the fuck is this? I take note of everything that I see.
Okay.
I'm very acknowledgeable. And I'm like, oh, there's an inconsistency. Interesting. So we moving like that?
She's a stalker.
I ain't even a stalker. Are we moving like that? Cool. I'm doing the same shit.
Okay.
I'm doing the same
I
shit.
got you.
Getting caught the same ways. So you know that I'm onto you. And if you question me about anything, baby, I got receipts, I got pictures, I got evidence, got dates, timestamps, and all this extra shit.
Right.
Niggas ain't that clean, okay? Not like cleanliness, but you know, about their whereabouts.
On top of their shit.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're not that sugar cookie cutter, cutter, whatever.
Okay.
They always slip up and make mistakes.
Okay.
Because they feel like if they do it once and don't get caught, oh, okay, I could do it 50 times and don't get caught.
Yeah.
And if you still ain't getting caught, you're gonna be reckless at some point. Like fucking unwanted pregnancies. Number 9 is a rule that you need to get rid of. Sir, I don't know. Big Mike, you need to get your shit together. Because this shit, you're a dummy. And you gonna get caught up with Nick Cannon's situation and now everybody out for your bread.
How many kids Nick Cannon got?
11 or 12.
80 likely.
Almost.
So anything else real quick? It's a short stacked episode. No?
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah?
That's good.
Okay.
I guess we done.
Okay.
For the time being.
For the time being?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what you're doing?
No.
You don't know what you're doing.
No idea.
Look at you. Who? Oh, okay. I was about to say, who is that?
What was that? So, hey, we thank y'all for listening. Buy a hoodie, buy a t-shirt.
Yes,
new merch is coming. New
y'all.
merch is coming very, very soon. Within the next 2-3 weeks, we have new merch out for you. Burgundy hoodies, cream hoodies. We coming. Okay.
Yes, for the Ugg boot seasons, for the Ugg girls.
We appreciate y'all, Mom. We thank y'all for sticking with us for so long. T, we got this.
Yeah.
We're gonna switch up the podcast for a minute. Like I said, we're gonna be virtual for the next month because of my work travels, and then we're gonna start something new. We're gonna have
the guest host.
We're gonna have guest hosts coming on. You know what I'm saying?
Some you know, some you don't know.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Coming on for the near future, and we're gonna go from there, man. We're gonna keep it pushing.
We're gonna have a good time.
That's it, man.
We love it here on the podcast. We drink, talk shit, and have a good fucking time.
Yes.
And you might get a hoodie or something.
Right.
Ooh, let's do another promotion.
Okay. Well, as soon as we get the new hoodies, we will.
Yeah.
So as soon as we get the new hoodies, we will. We'll do that. We were supposed to have a great conversation with my cousin Curtis today. I cannot wait to sit down with Curtis and have this conversation with him.
Yes, indeed.
When I get back, we'll do that. I don't want to do it virtually, but I will see y'all when I see y'all, man. You'll catch me and T virtually over the next month. So, you know what I'm saying? That is it. And
join the conversation. Have a good time. Have a drink with us the next time you see us.
You know what I'm saying?
Have a drink on us. We ain't paying for shit, though.
Exactly. We are the Killing Tyme Crew, and we are out.
Peace.